So I just got done with my first official run of marathon prep, sub 250 marathon prep. And anytime I start one of these, I think ahead and I don't know how I'm gonna get it done. I thought about that for my sub 3, and this is just a whole nother level, and there's so much doubt, so much questioning that happens. But the awesome part about doing hard things is not knowing how you're gonna get it done, just knowing there's a chance you can get it done, and that's all you need to keep going. And I know by the time I come back to this video, I'm gonna be running a sub 250 marathon with all the doubters, with all the people saying there wasn't enough time to train, you didn't have a running base built up. I know I'm gonna do it, because the only person that knows I can do it is myself, which is why I signed up for it. I don't know what it is, but I need to just get this video out. I finally get into a training prep feeling amazing for once in my life. Nothing is wrong, no injuries. A few days later, my back is destroyed. I can't even walk upright. It's gonna take a few weeks to heal.
Dude, didn't really sleep.
No, dude, I woke up at like 2:30 and then I couldn't go back to sleep. I'm like visualizing everything in my head. I'm like, yeah, go ahead, man. Yeah, I'll see you up there.
What's up, man? I got you on IG.
Oh, okay, yeah. What's your name?
Eric.
Eric. Right, got it. What do you shoot for today?
Originally it was 3:15, but probably 3:30.
Just go with the flow, man. Just fill out the race vibes, see how it is. And you never know, you might surprise yourself. So
Yeah.
don't keep it out of the option. I know you already know that, but. Yeah. I appreciate it, man. I appreciate it, man. What's your name? Thank you. I'm also Matt. You're also Matt. That's easier, man. I appreciate that. You have a good one. Let's go.
Ready to roll? Ready to roll. Looking around.
Once that sun comes up,
around, having a little more confidence.
What happened?
How perfect.
Dude, you couldn't ask for a better one. Like, kill the breeze a little bit, but that don't happen with the sun coming up. Like, as soon as that sun hits, dude, low 50s, give me that all day. Give me that all day. It's as rested as I can be, man. I could just get like 1 hour sleep last night. I'll still feel like just wired. Honestly, good. Good until it's not. So we're gonna go until that point, and if I'm still feeling good, just ripping it and just go from there. So.
Yeah, that's you.
Oh my God. It's different than, obviously different than running, but it feels a lot longer than this. It's hard to put in words what race day morning feels like before you run a marathon. Because through all these conversations you have with people, through all the interactions, through all the getting ready, you can't help but think about what lies ahead. Knowing that you're about to endure 26.2 miles of blood, sweat, tears, and pain, something you've never done before for that long of a time, a pace you haven't held before for that long of a time. You almost feel like you don't get a second to breathe before the race starts, because when you get there, you got to make sure you get your bib, you got to make sure everything's in check, shoes are good, belt is good, gels are good. You have so many things to check in on, you're saying hi to your friends, and by the time you get everything checked out, it's already time to get to the corral and get ready to go. And you feel so rushed. And there's even a thought that crosses your mind, are you even ready to do this? Am I ready to run 26.2 miles of an average pace of 6:29 per mile? Am I even ready to do that? Being in that moment, you forget about all the training you've put in, all the hours you put in, because everything is so overwhelming in that morning. And I found the only place and time race day morning where I find peace is when I'm in that corral, knowing everybody shoulder to shoulder with me right now is about to attempt to do what I'm about to do. And there's peace in that, knowing that you're not about to do this alone. Not everybody's gonna last, and you know that. You may not even last. But that's the fun in a marathon, because you toe that starting line with blind faith that you're about to do what you said you were gonna do. One thing I found myself doing every race day before that gun goes off is I'll close my eyes and recall every single run I've done, every hard run I've done up to this point, all the runs in the rain, all the times I said no to going out with my friends, just to get me to this point here. And from doing that, I'm able to be exactly where my feet are. I take one deep inhale and exhale and be grateful for where I am right now. Let's go run sub 250.
Let's go.
Hey, 11.3 in from my guy Russell. Yo, we're feeling good.
Hell yeah. Hell yeah.
Oh, yeah. You never know. Heart rate's low, man. Legs are feeling good. Good. Almost at that halfway point. The race is going to start soon. Let's get it going. I always say during the first 10 or 20 miles, I'm like, I can do that easy peasy. Yeah. Or you get to 20, you're like, fuck that. Oh, yeah. Something changes at that mile 20 mark.
Every race I've done up to this point, I've called my shot on what time I want to hit. And I have had yet to fall short of that time goal. Ever since I hurt my back, leading up to this race, I've lost sleep. I was anxious, I was nervous that I wasn't gonna succeed at hitting my time. And that's where I was wrong. Success or failure isn't determined by the time on the screen. Yes, I was 30 seconds short of my time goal, but I won this race. I won the battle within mentally and physically. Marathons aren't supposed to be easy. That's why we do them. And I crossed that finish line knowing I gave everything I had to the very last second. And that's where I succeeded. I succeeded when everything in my body was telling me no. I succeeded when my back was against the wall and I had nothing left. When I saw that 250 pacer pass me, there was a lot of negative thoughts in my head, knowing I had 2 miles left and I physically could not keep up, making me realize that my goal was slowly falling out of my reach. It takes courage to go for an ambitious goal and call your shot only to end up falling short. And in that last mile and a half, I couldn't help but think about all the people I'm letting down because I didn't run a sub 250 marathon. And that is where I was wrong. This isn't a failure. This is just my first attempt. I know in the future I'll run a sub 250 marathon. I do what I do and I post what I post to leave a lasting impact on those that care, those that trust what I say, and those that want to follow along the journey. And this race made me realize the impact I had. I was overwhelmed with the amount of support and people that came to check in on me after my race to see if I hit my goal or not. And through all these interactions I had throughout the day, it made me realize that I wasn't supposed to go sub 250 at this race. This race was meant to show me the impact I'm having on those around me. And I walked away from that race with an immense amount of gratitude, joy, even though I felt short of my time goal. There is nothing like running a marathon. You can't replicate that feeling of running 26.2 miles doing anything else. And the amazing part about it is no matter how many marathons you run, you will learn something new about yourself every single time. I'm on a long journey of seeing what this body God gave me can do. We all have our own gifts, our own strengths, and we were put here to use them to benefit others. Every success and failure has led you to where you are right now. You are exactly where you need to be. I have a lot planned the rest of the year, and it's only going up from here. I haven't told many people, but I'm embarking on the biggest race of my life later this year. And I'll leave you with this clue.